Hello everyone, I'm here with another one. Today we'll take a look into few bridges and few networks, and I'll present a simple strategy which you can use to farm all the airdrops together. Since it's a bridge farming strategy, you will need to pay for the fees in order to farm the airdrops, but the idea is that the airdrop allocations will be way bigger than the amount you need to spend in fees to farm the airdrops. And this strategy aims to min-max everything together. Hello, my name is TraderTix. In this channel I talk about crypto. If you like the content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Now for this video we are going to cover Debridge, we're going to cover Jumper, Orbiter, Retro and also Rhino Finance. They're all doing rewards and airdrops, and we'll also move funds across networks like Linea, Scroll, ZkSync networks, which will also make airdrops. And the plan is to farm everything with one capital allocation. Now obviously you will need metamask and you'll need some funds, and also for gas, if you don't have gas across the networks, you can use website which is called easygas.zip. I'm gonna leave link in the description, and in general all the links which are part of this video are gonna be placed in the description of the video. So you can have your metamask, move some Ethereum from centralized exchange to your metamask address, and then you can use this website to kind of fill up gas fees across all the networks you like. For example, if you have some money on Ethereum, then you want to load up on, for example, Linea, and you want to load up on Base and maybe Blast and I don't know, Avalanche, you can, you can write the amount and then you can initiate the transaction. You're gonna fill up with some gas, and this is gonna count as layer 0 transactions, so you can farm layer 0 as well. Now let's get back to the actual strategy. We're gonna start with Debridge. They have their point system live here, and for this I'm gonna start with Linea. I'm gonna send some funds from Linea to Base. I'm going to confirm the transaction here, going to switch the network. So we're going to confirm the transaction here. We're going to wait for the transaction to be completed for the funds to arrive on Base. And then we're going to move to Jumper, and we're going to transfer from Base, Ethereum from Base to ZkSync. Again, Ethereum, we're going to transfer here. We're going to review the bridge. We're going to start bridging. It's going to ask us to switch network, and we're going to bridge from Base to ZkSync. Once this transaction is done, we're gonna move to Orbiter. Again, they have also their own point system. We're gonna select ZkSync here. We're gonna write the amount, and we're gonna transfer funds to Scroll. It's gonna ask us to change the network, then confirm and send the transaction. Orbiter is one of the bridges which is a little bit more expensive on the fee side, but it's the price we have to spend in order to farm the airdrops. And don't forget that on every 3 transactions you get this card flip, and you can get additional points here, so don't forget to use it. Once this transaction is done, we're going to proceed from Orbiter and move to Retro Bridge. Here they have this sunrise journey which you can mint, and you're gonna get, reduced fees, so I recommend you do that. I have done it already, and I have minted pretty much everything here. So once you do the tasks, you can go back to the bridge, and you're gonna bridge from Scroll here to something like Blast or Mod, which are the new, I would say, hype networks with a lot of potential. So we're gonna bridge from, okay, that's the amount is too small here, 0.02. We're gonna bridge from Scroll to Mod here. We're gonna switch network again, and we're gonna sign the transfer. And once this transaction is done, which usually takes less than 1 minute, all the bridges here will take probably less than 1 minute, so it's quite of a fast circle to go through. And once you're ready with Retro Bridge, you move to Rhino Finance. You choose mode, you choose the amount, and then you bridge back to Linea, so you can close the circle. You're asked to switch the network. You want to switch the network. You're going to confirm the bridge, and you are done. You have closed the circle. 5 bridges, 5 networks. You're farming 10 airdrops. Now, as tips, the first tip is about the bridge. Here we don't care about big transactions. We care about small transactions. So what you can do is do 3 small transactions here, and then proceed to Jumper. And for example, if you do 0.005, 3 of them, then you move to Jumper, and you do like 0.0015, right? Because you made 3 transactions here before you even move to Jumper. Because here for every small transactions you get 338 points, right? And if you do 0.1, which I don't have currently, but anyway, you're gonna get a little bit tiny amount, like 20 more, or that's even not 20, that's like 10, 15 more points. So it's not worth it. That's why do smaller transactions. You can do 3 here and then proceed to Jumper and then Orbiter, Retro, Rhino, etc. and go back to the bridge. The second tip is that you can play around and include other bridges and networks, or exclude networks and bridges and make the circle shorter. You can play around with this strategy now that you have the basic idea, and in the future when there are new bridges and new networks to farm, it's the same idea, right? There might be smaller criteria here and there which might change the things a little bit, and some bridges might have additional rewards for doing things in specific order, but the idea is the same, right? So currently we're farming those, but after 5 months we're farming different bridges and networks, and we have to adapt. So now that you have the basic idea, you can invent your own strategies and circles. Tip number 3 is that there is a website which is called Wenser, and here you can check your activity. So for example, we can check our mod activity, right? We can paste our address here and press check, and they have free versions still. So here the free version pretty much gives you some idea where you stand, and you have like 15 points. So what I suggest as a bare minimum is to do at least one native bridge, is to do at least 10 transactions per network. As you can see, the basic deposit is set on 10k, but that's too high, especially for the regular user. From my experience, I recommend at least 1000 in terms of volume. 1k is enough, and it's proven to work because I found few addresses to 1k with wormhole, and I received the airdrop there no problem. So 1k does work, and it makes sense for the regular user, right? Not everyone has money to move 10k directly to a new network. And in terms of activity, I would say that's good. 2 months of activities is good. It's enough, and we have seen users to receive airdrops with even less activity, but I'll say 2 months is good. So the basic is 10 transactions, 1k minimum volume, and activity across 2 months. So there we have it: 5 bridges, 5 networks, 10 airdrops in total farming strategy circle. Thanks for watching this video. As always, if you have any questions, you can use the comment section below, and I'll see you all with the next one.